Okay. So, 14th of April 2024. And it's a disco number today. You Make Me Feel, I don't know who sang it. Not that You Make Me Feel Brand New, it's the other one. It's real upbeat. So, you make me feel how? How do you make me feel? How does something make you feel? That should be your clue as to what to do. If it makes you feel bad, don't do it. If it makes you feel good, do it. That's what they call the litmus test. You know right from wrong. You know what to do. Sometimes we have to do things we don't like. That doesn't mean that they're not right for us. If it feels right. Let's have a look at the astrology before we start. Oh, it dropped again. I need a new tripod, that is for short. Getting a bit slack now. So 14th then. The moon in Cancer. Tenth house of Capricorn. Ambition. Sagittarius. Lessons learned. And Mars, I think. So, somebody going to war. I've got the F again. Let's see if it's the same one. I can't remember. I don't think it is. I think that's for you. So today's card is the Sagittarius card. It did come out yesterday. Temperance, balance, patience, and hopefully, if it's upright, overcoming addictions. Quite important because it's right next to the sweet spot. It does look like there's problems at home. Home is not a home without fire in the hearth, food on the table, and a welcome at the door. So, let's have a look. All mouth and no trousers, snake in the grass, not taking any action. A feeling of impotence, physical or emotional, feeling unable or unwilling to take action. There's no reciprocity, no give and take. It's all give and get nothing back for at least 6 years. So, the gateway is closed to you at this time. There's no peace in the home life. There's stability, finances, perhaps a windfall, and maybe even loyalty. There's patience, overcoming addictions, like I said, today's card. And there's possibly religious or some sort of something that ties you to this situation. It's also schools, teachers, keys. Possibly you've been blessed 3 times, so it might be 3 kids, so this may be your 3rd marriage. It's friendships, it's schools, it's Simon Peter. It's about speaking your truth, standing in your truth, and binding yourself to something. So you've maybe bound yourself to this situation. It seems positive, but there are 2 keys here. So it may be positive financially, but negative spiritually. It's the neck and throat, so any issues there be healed. 5 and 23, positive energy. We're almost there, and the last stretch. And then you can release this heavy burden. However, there's some people pleasing in between, walking around on eggshells, and that's not a good situation, is it? A shock that makes you wary as to what to say and what to do. So the home is not a happy place, or there is some repairs that need doing, or you're doing everything by yourself with no help from others, which is not a good look, is it? So the most important thing here is the blessings. Like I said, teachers, religion, schools, count your blessings maybe, even if it's not a very good situation. Could be worse, could be far worse. But don't be ungrateful, or spirit takes more from you. So in this situation, 5 and 23 is positive, 16 is negative. Justice, Libra energy, court cases, legal matters, marriages, open enemies, disputes, legal disputes. You have to speak your truth in legal disputes. Now we've got a 13, Scorpio energy. It's coming out of your comfort zone. You're not going to get anywhere if you stay put. Yeah, there's gossip here. Bad-minded people, possibly fire signs. Fire signs seem to be negative at the minute. Lovers left the building. It's all about the money. Could be all about career, because we've got the Capricorn in the dice. Being used. Yeah, you need to stand on your own 2 feet, perhaps move out, perhaps get your own place. Stop relying on others. You will be quite capable of standing on your own 2 feet. Independence and a new beginning, fresh start. Richard again, the fool that became the Lord Mayor. He didn't want to be seen to look the fool. Was born in the year of the dog, could be important, but we've got keys again. So keys to a new property, a new business, key to the problem, whatever it is, you hold the key, 22. But you cannot use that key and make a fresh start until you end this cycle, this chapter. And you haven't finished this one yet. So you can't conceive your new ideas, your new business, your new life, your new home until you finish that. So maybe you're selling a new home, an old home, and it's not really in good repair. And you can't get the one that you do want to buy until you get the price that you need. So speculate to accumulate. Maybe you have to spend 1% of the value of the house to get it to where it needs to be. And then you can sell it and buy the one you want. There is something here blocking the path. 21 is negative, 22 is positive. You have to have patience. So it's not going to all come at once. But there is a fresh start coming, Spirit giving you the gift of a new beginning, a new life. Sometimes there's, as they always say, new house, new baby. Where there's a death, there's a birth. So there could be a delay in this birth. Maybe you've gone overdue. Maybe it's taking longer to get what you wanted, this new beginning. Whatever it is, there's delays, especially in travel. This chapter isn't over because you've got unfinished business that needs settling. Don't play the martyr or the victim to get what you want. Miracles can happen. We've got a lot of major arcanas today. Stay positive. Take off the false masks. Don't pretend to be something you're not. It could be someone or something entering your life, and it could be just the builder you need to put this right. Someone that works with blades, disc cups or wood. Anything from a hairdresser to a surgeon. A lumberjack to a joiner, you get the gist. 1 or 28. And you are protected. Libra energy again. Somebody with a clear mind, good advice. Archangel Michael, so the name Michael. Doctors, priests, lawyers. So legal matters, definitely. Miracles can happen. 128 and Libra protection. Or a Libra cusper. So we've got an Aries cusper and a Libra cusper. We've got two men. One thinks clearly, one takes no action. Confusion. Choices. Spirit can't make those choices for you. You've got too many options. Yeah, so you're sitting on the fence. You may be choosing between two men, or you may be choosing between actions and words, or, like I said, all mouth and no trousers. Talks a lot, but doesn't actually do anything. Unfinished business. There we are. Impatience, acting in haste, repenting at leisure. Maybe you did something that you shouldn't have done, and now you're paying for it karma-wise. There's problems, Leo, the back, the heart, power struggles, like I said, impatience and illness, heartache, sorrow, loss and separation, but getting over it, minor surgery, whatever this is, something delayed your new beginning. Maybe somebody had a heart attack, or somebody needed minor surgery and you was planning on moving out, but now you can't because you've got to wait till they heal. But don't sacrifice yourself for too long. This is the victim and the martyr. Somebody's managed to stop you ending this chapter, and you can't start your new one until you realise that you are a prisoner, that emotionally or physically they are trapping you. You have to learn to stand on your own 2 feet, because this is in reverse, the number 12, Pisces energy, and put your boundaries in place. Say no if it isn't working for you. Yes, there'll be disappointments, and you probably played your part in it, but you can't find happiness until you build a bridge, get over it, stop crying over spilt milk. What's done is done. Finish this business so that you can start your new beginning. Simple as. So, pretty much sure that this... Oh no, it is answers again. Was it answers not yesterday, before? So, and we had trouble finding it. There it is. Oh, so it's Scorpionic energy, the crow, which we've got there, which is positive. Transformations. It's the letter A or O. And especially words where the A or the O are interchangeable. It's about the mouth itself. So, and the organs of speech. So be very careful that you speak your truth. Wise Odin, who hung himself from the tree, which is, there's Odin there, hanging himself upside down, to find out the meaning of the runes. Two ravens were his companions, Hugin and Munin, and their thought and memory. So memories and thoughts will be very important. So make sure you're clear about what you say happened, especially if you're going to court. Make notes if you have to, but be very, very clear and be very, very honest. Because somebody will pick your bones over if you don't. There are two fierce wolves, and those are the two wolves inside of you. The one that you feed is the one that will win, so don't feed the negativity. The ash tree, which we know, or we should know, is Pisces, Aries, Cusper. Well done, Spirit. It's 9 nights and secrets possibly that come out with the gossip. The sacrifice, repeated many times until you learn your lesson. Put yourself through grueling physical ordeals to learn the lesson that's needed. Drugs, hallucinogenics, which is the Sagittarius energy, addictions. But we're going to overcome them. And the toadstool, which we've got on the community tab, so go and have a look what the toadstool means. So this is a fast changing situation. You may find yourself in a set of new circumstances with few clues about the correct way to proceed. However, even though your conscious mind is at a loss, your unconscious mind knows better. Your dreams may be significant, so write them down. And don't look at the Freudian meaning, look at the spiritual meaning. Strange coincidences, communications, guidance, synchronicity, spirit sending you messages. The influence of a helpful advisor will become a prominent feature. There's your helpful advisor. Well done, Spirit. This person is likely to be male with a great deal of worldly experience and is probably of an older generation. The spoken word and the powers of persuasion are the basic meaning of this rune. It should be remembered that the rune is in themselves words of power, which the magician used to cast a spell. It will make fetters fall from your feet, Capricorn energy, and bonds burst from your hands. Verbal dexterity to remove yourself from a restraining situation where you are being trapped. The correct way to go about it. Answers should not be ignored. A religious influence may be felt. And there's your religious influence. Or you could feel touched by spirit. A loss of voice is shown in the inverted meaning, and this will literally be for those who are not speaking the truth. So a case of laryngitis perhaps, or in more symbolic sense, you will not be able to make yourself heard, and problems with the communication in general are highlighted. Letters and documents may go astray. I hope not, Kristen. And you could find yourself somewhat isolated for a while. There could also be hitches when travelling, or your thought could become confused. problems with parents and older people in general. Yeah, people of confused mind and delays in travel. Hold on, Spirit. Now it's the Mars that I'm worried about in this one. We've got 2 arrows. So 10th house is about being used or using everything to your advantage. The knees, the bones, workplace, home, government buildings, law courts. The colours red and white, the outer environment, your public life, your social status, your ambition, your parents, your career, your upbringing, trade or profession, recognition from authority figures. So a promotion maybe, which allows you to move to that new house. But first you've got to sell the old one. That scenario. It doesn't have to be a house, it can be a relationship, friendship. So Sagittarius, Mars in Sagittarius. That sounds a bit conflict. Boisterously assertive, enthusiastic, energetic, bold but tactless, with a tendency to exaggerate. So there's a difference between truth and cruelty. Mars in Sagittarius is an inveterate traveller attracted by free spirits. So, but there's travel delays, so you won't be able to be a free spirit, and that's the problem. Second house, what you own owns you, number 26. Sitting on the fence, 2 of Pentacles. So material things are not important to spirit, they may be to you, but be careful you aren't selling your soul to the devil and becoming trapped because of it. Wealth is the ability to truly experience life. Henry and David could be important. Yes, you will earn it. You can have whatever you want. But do you want to pay the price that it costs? You have to concentrate on practical issues. How do you handle your finances? How do you look after yourself? How are you being rewarded? And are you making a good living at what you love? It's a time where you need to protect your resources and manage those things you own in a mature and equitable way. It's about sowing seeds for a greater harvest later on. It's time to build, accumulate, toil and manage. You may be at a stage to take the beginning steps of opening a new business or embarking on a path that will not only enable you to realise your dreams, but could also make you a fortune in doing so. Meeting up with stubborn individuals or being unyielding yourself could be an issue. It's important to stay the course, but also to be flexible when dealing with others, especially concerning goals and financial matters. Music, especially the human voice, or issues concerning the voice box, we've said it 3 times now, will figure in. Beauty, maintaining a good appearance and having a sense of fashion at this time is imperative. No matter what your question or focus, your money, earnings, material assets will play a part. So there it is, that pot of gold. Usually this is an extremely positive card indicating significant financial rewards if you remain diligent and committed to what you do. Since the second house is ruled by Taurus, well done, Spirit. With patience, which is the Sagittarius card, gradual advancement and solid achievement is on its way. The only warning is to be cautious where finances are concerned, because if you come into money, you may meet some unscrupulous people who will work to take it from you. The second house is a time that indicates stubbornness, laziness, so all mouth and no trousers. And developments that come slowly and seem to drag. You're not going to be able to rush this. Act in haste, repent at leisure. And in most instances, it indicates an abundant harvest, no matter how fast or delayed it might be. It will come. So just be patient. Don't try and skip a step. They told us that yesterday, didn't they? Because we've got a bit of depression. So we're feeling a bit low because it's not coming as fast as you'd like it. Well, stamping your feet isn't going to get you anywhere. So the blue chakra is the throat chakra. So well done, Spirit. Once again. And number 11 is Libra energy. Open enemies, justice, partnerships. Someone you know is feeling down, or you. A strong feeling of isolation that's so powerful you feel like you don't know your place in the world. Feeling alone and wishing you could find some way of making the pain go away. It's a time where you need to reach out. It may be as small as asking a friend for help. 2 of Pentacles. Asking for help, you can't do it all alone. Or picking up the phone and calling a loved one. Either way, you need to know that you're not alone. Your guides and spirits are always there. They've never left you, even though you feel like there's no one. When you feel distant, ask yourself, did I put up this wall? Have I distanced myself from everyone? Yes, you have, because you've built that tower around you. What's caused me this pain? Maybe you worked so much to get the nice house, the nice car and everything, and now you've got no friends left. What has caused you this pain that you feel the need to withdraw? You need to take a moment to think of the things in your life that you create and enjoy. It may be an animal or a hobby, a person that makes you smile. Draw on that feeling and make it grow inside you. When you feel the joy and the happiness, the love, it pushes away all the bad feelings and brings the walls down, even if it's just a little. It's always a good time when you're not feeling your best to ground and protect yourself. Your energy needs to flow, as it may be stuck. Do a grounding protection exercise that feels right for you. Sometimes when we're in a vulnerable state, it leaves us open to other energies that can affect us. So when we don't allow those energies in, it can give us just the lift we need. My allergies are off again. Sorry, I started to talk like an idiot. If this card is for someone you feel is experiencing this, maybe it's up to you to reach out to them. Maybe they seem as though they don't need help, but deep down it's exactly what they do need. A small act of kindness can be just what someone needs, especially to those that wear masks to conceal their sadness. So take off that mask, be honest, and ask for help if you need it. Oh, there it is again, 17. You cannot have your hopes, wishes and dreams if you've lost hope, if you refuse to face the chaos, because you can't skip this step. You've got to follow the cycle of the year, the 4 sisters. So it may take a year, but skipping a step isn't an option. So you may have there may be 4 sisters in your family. All could be relevant. And number 17 is negative energy. The sisters of the season send you a warning. You are trying to jump the gun from winter to summer without paying heed to spring, or skipping from summer to winter without allowing for the possibility of autumn. So get rich quick schemes aren't going to work. If you move too quickly, looking for shortcuts, and artificially trying to prolong a hurtful result, it will not yield what you desire. There are no shortcuts. It's time to rethink your plans. All 4 sisters of nature are cherished daughters, and all are important. So be careful of the difficulties they force you to endure when you try to trick them away from each other. Better to let nature take its course. Her daughters will be very happy, and so will you, if you let them express themselves in the correct order. So you cannot skip a step. Acknowledgement. Look after yourself, fill your own cup, acknowledge your desires and needs, and take steps to meet them. Stop sacrificing yourself for other people. Examine and note your gifts, talents and achievements. When you accept all aspects of yourself, you will feel more centered, confident, and you can genuinely acknowledge others. Become aware of nature and the good qualities of the people in your life, so that they feel relaxed and happy in your presence. Angel wisdom reminds you to recognize who you truly are, an evolved spirit in a human body. When you acknowledge your spiritual dimension, you will align with your true self and your spirit will soar. Acknowledge who you truly are, because you're almost there. You're on the last stretch, the home stretch, and then you can release this burden once and for all. Thanks for listening. Speak soon. Bye.